This is going to be a quick video talking about how to record and live stream in Google Meets. Before we begin, I should mention that these are features that are free for the time being. Google has made them free, but they're actually part of their paid tier of G Suite for Education. So after September 30th, these features will no longer be free, but in the meantime, they are free and available for you to use. So I figured I would show you how to use these tools in case you are interested. So we're going to start with recording, and recording is very simple. You can see I'm in a Google Meet window right now. And if I click on the three dots at the bottom of the page for more options, I see a button right here that just says record meeting. Very simple. When I click that, it'll ask for consent, which is basically, the common courtesy of you need to make sure that the people inside your chat are okay with you recording them before you hit record. So obviously, hopefully by now you'll have obtained that permission, and then you hit accept. And then you'll see this little thing in the top left of the window, and now it's turned red, which just lets you know that from now on, this video is now recording, so that it's going to have an archive of everything I'm saying. To stop the recording, I just go back to the same place, the three dots, and I press stop recording. And what it will do, I'll even tell you, the recording will be saved in my Google Drive. So I'll hit stop recording. And in Google Drive, there's a folder that when you use this, that it makes for itself called Meet Recordings, and it'll end up in there. You can do whatever you want with it, move it around, share it. And when it's ready to go, you'll also get an email with the link to that video in Google Drive. So that's the recording function, very simple. Now, the other function is for live streaming. So let's say that you're going to do a Google Meet and you have a whole lot of people that are going to be need to view the call, maybe more than what is really suitable for a Google Meet call. You don't necessarily want 50 people in one call. It's going to be hard to manage something like that. So you may just want to have a live stream going instead, so that some of your people can just watch it and not necessarily be in the call itself. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It actually requires, I'm going to go to Google Calendar. And in an earlier video, I showed you how to schedule Google Meets, in which you use Google Calendar for that. And you're actually going to do something very similar here. So let's say that I'm going to get a live stream Google Meet going here for 6 o'clock. So I just make an event in Google Calendar. I can just call it something like test Google Meet live stream, call whatever you want. And of course, I'm going to add Google Meet video conferencing. And it will just say join with Google Meet. There's your link right there. It creates that link for you automatically. Now you can also, if I expand this window here, I have this additional option towards the bottom that says add live stream. And all I have to do is just click on that, and it's going to load. And then there is a link right there to actually get into a live stream. So I'm actually just going to click on it to show you that since no one's in that call right now, you get this thing that just says wait for streaming to begin, please stand by, which is fine. We shouldn't have anything showing up there at the moment. And I'm going to press save. You're going to make sure you press save, because it's not going to work until you do that. So now I have a Google Meet scheduled with live streaming attached to it. And the way that Google Meet's going to look a little different now, and actually I'm just going to exit this call here. And I'm going to return to home screen, and you'll see now that's what I just scheduled. It shows up right there. And I'm just going to join it. I'm going to enter the call. I'm going to mute the microphone so you don't hear too many voices here. But I'm going to press join now. And what's different about now is at the top of the screen, it says the organizer scheduled this meeting to be streamed. So that was that additional button that we pressed in Google Calendar, made it so that showed up. So I'm going to press start streaming. Is everyone okay with streaming this? Again, you want to make sure that you have the permission of people involved in your call. I'm going to press start streaming, And you'll see here, just like with the record button, it's working on getting ready to go live. And now it's red, meaning that it is live. And we know that it's live because we'll actually go to the live stream video here. And there's me on a little bit of a delay. It's going to be really weird listening to me and watching me on a delay, but there is the live stream. Okay. And then one thing to be careful of is you want to make sure that you stop any recording or streaming before you exit the call, because it might still keep going, especially if there's someone else still in the room. You can stream and record at the same time. So if I wanted to record this meeting as well as have it stream, then I would just press that button right there and it would begin. I'm going to stop streaming now and just press that. And you'll see that it stopped streaming. You'll get a little ding notification too when it does that. Again, I'm on a little bit of a delay, so you should see here in a couple of seconds that it will stop. There we go. The last thing that's worth mentioning here about live streaming is that the ability to view a live stream is limited to people within the organization. So you can't publicly share a Google Meet live stream for anybody out on the internet to view. You have to have an MS-8052 email address to access it. So if they're not logged in and they have that link to go to your live stream, I actually ask them to log in before it lets them go. So that's information about recording and live streaming Google Meets. Remember that this right now is a free feature, but as a free feature, it goes away on September 30th. But just in case you might find it useful as a distance learning tool, as we go into the future, it is available for you to use right now. So that's the end of this video, and hope to see you next time.